Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me for today's Festive Friday Sews video. As we know, Friday Sews was set up by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, but a Festive Friday Sews video is a Friday Sews in December, so it has a little bit more festive cheer. So a huge thank you to everybody for joining me today, and a massive thank you to everybody who watched my video last week. I really do appreciate it. I know there is so many wonderful Vlogmas videos on YouTube at the minute, so I really do appreciate you watching my Festive Friday Sews videos. So the Vlogmas videos this year are just marvellous. I am enjoying them so much. So a huge thank you to everybody who's putting out their Vlogmas videos. I know how much hard work goes into them. In particular, I'm having such advent calendar FOMO. I really am. The Jazz and Wow calendar by Bex is just astounding. It is just beautiful, and I wore my lovely Jazz and Wow earrings today because I just love everything she does, and her advent calendar just looks amazing, absolutely amazing. And as well, the Becky Sewing Studio one looks really good. I remember seeing it last year, and yeah, this year as well, it's just fabulous. So I have a little bit of advent calendar FOMO. So I have a kind of an advent calendar. My parents came up this week, which I'll talk more about now in a minute, and my mum did give me this calendar. So it's not an advent calendar, it's called a 12 days of Christmas calendar. The 12 days of Christmas, as in the partridge in a pear tree, starts after Christmas, but I don't want to wait until after Christmas to open this, so I'll show you what it is. It's really cute. So there's an Irish company called Falon, and they make jams, and they're absolutely beautiful. But they make, at Christmas time, this little 12 days calendar. So it's just about 12 days, so you can see all the usual suspects here, the drummers and the pipers and all that kind of good stuff. But they're mini pots of jam, which is adorable, because I do love toast and jam. I really do. So this is 12 days. I'm not going to look at it until after Christmas, so I thought I might start it Friday the 13th, big enough day, lead me up to Christmas Eve or whatever that is. So I think that'd be really cute. So will I open one now? Because yeah, as I say, I'm having total advent calendar FOMO, so I think I shall open number one now as a little treat. What do we think? So here we go. There's our partridge in a pear tree. I'm probably breaking all the rules, but never mind. And the first little one is, it's a little strawberry jam. And how utterly adorable are these little pots? They're just gorgeous. You might notice that I keep my clips in a bigger version of these, and this size jar is actually really useful because I have a little Bon Mama one, a little mini one from a hotel, that I put my broken needles into, which is really handy. So these little pots are adorable. So I too can join in the advent calendar fun. So anyway, and some of the flavours are just beautiful. I know there's one here because it tells you on the back. There's one winterberry and mulled wine. I actually have the large version of that, and it is just gorgeous. So anyway, that's my little advent calendar bit over. So will I catch you up on what happened last week? So when I left you last week, we were just about to watch the toy show, which was just gorgeous, as it always is. Really good fun. We watched it Friday night, and then I showed it to my boys very early Saturday morning. They loved it. They loved all the toys. Of course they did. And then on Saturday, we also went to visit Santa Claus, which was just gorgeous. We had a really lovely time. And then we came back and got our Christmas tree and decorated the entire house. So that was a really fun Saturday. Pretty exhausting. And then, of course, the tidy up after you've put up all the Christmas decorations. But it was just the most gorgeous day. It really was. So what else happened? At the risk of sounding like a broken record, Mr. French Seams was travelling and Baby French Seams was sick. That seems to happen quite a lot recently, so apologies, but Baby French Seams is perfectly fine again. All is well. But Mr. French Seams travelling meant that I got a little bit of sewing done. So I did get quite a bit done this week. So I'll move on to my kind of garment sewing ever so shortly. But a lot of stuff that I got done this week was because of the lovely Vlogmas people and their beautiful tutorials. So I'm loving the way people are kind of mixing in tutorials into their Vlogmases this year. It's really good. So one of the things I got made up was courtesy of the lovely Angela from Devon Thread Tales. She was making the most adorable little bubble hats, and these are just so cute. So here's one of them, and it has a little Lindor chocolate, which I love. So I've been really restrained considering I have an open box of Lindor in the house, but these are just gorgeous. I did make a few more, but yeah, my mum was up and she took a couple of presents for people, so I need to make a few more because she saw them and she's like, these are too cute. So I loved making these, so thank you very much, Angela. Another thing I made up was, and I searched frantically around for it, here it is, the lovely Izzy from Dizzy Quilts and Sews. She put up a little tutorial for a little mug rug, and it's a little Christmas ornament, which I loved making. I think this is really cute. I love how stripy fabric makes binding, so I thought that looked like candy canes. Absolutely gorgeous. And then I've got bubbles on the back to mirror it. Of course, using white fabric, that was when my iron decided to leave a black mark. If anybody knows how to get that out, hopefully it comes out in the washing machine. But I think these are absolutely gorgeous. You wouldn't notice from far away. But I think this little bauble quilt block is adorable. So that's a little mug rug. So that's another thing I got made up. What else did I get made up? Of course, my lovely friend Sam, Sola Sparkle with Sam. she was making this coaster tutorial, and I think a good few people have made these actually. So I decided to give this a go. So it's a little cup or mug template, and then I did actually find my heat and bond, the stuff that you iron and get sticky like a sticker. So I knew I had bought some earlier in the year from my patchwork class, and I spent a load of time last night trying to find it, and I did find it. I was so happy. So I whipped this up last night while watching The Muppet Christmas Carol remotely with my sister and cousin, which was really, really good fun. I love that movie. So I made this, and I made sure to kind of fussy cut the little nutcracker in the middle, which I love. And then of course I had to put a little star in it in honour of Sam Sola Sparkle. And yeah, I'm so happy with how this came out. It's really, really cute and quite quick. So the satin stitch, do not look too closely. I was trying to work out what to do on my sewing machine, and I tried a few things, and it kind of worked, but it doesn't look great. Then obviously enter the font of knowledge, Adam from Adam Sews, because I have a Dukey, so he knows every single thing about a Dukey. So he advised just do a very close together zigzag stitch, which I then practiced, and that works out perfectly. So that's more what it should look like there. So I will be making load more of these. So I'll link all these tutorials down below. They're really, really cute, super quick, and just a gorgeous little crafty Christmas make, which is right up my alley. So loved making that. Then there have been more popping up as well, which I'm really, really looking forward to trying. I know that Izzy, who I mentioned earlier, has a beautiful one for a table runner, and then my lovely friend Mandy has a gorgeous one for a Christmas stocking. So I'll link all of those below. I just love them. I love them so much. So thank you for everybody putting up those lovely tutorials. So what else have I been doing? There have been a couple of free patterns that have been released this week. I think it's because of maybe it's a hangover from Black Friday or just Christmas or something. So I've been really, really keen to get a few of those. So I'll show you that in a minute. There's a few things that I have got, so I'll pop in a picture here. The first one is from Petite Stitchery, and it's a lanyard for glasses and wallet. I think that's really, really cute. I think it looks like a really lovely crafty make. Then the other one I found was a made for mermaids, and it's a bow bag. So you know how much I love making a bag, you know how much I love bows. So it's got a bow on the shoulder. I think it's really cute. So that's another one that I got this week. So as soon as I came in, I was downloading them super quick. Another thing that I got made up, and I don't think this wasn't necessarily a free thing released because it's Christmas, but I think it's just a pattern that was shown on Instagram, which I love. It's by Centre Street Quilts, and I follow them as well. They do the most amazing stuff. More on that later because I've got a plan for next week. So I wanted to make up their tiny vinyl pouch. They just have a little tutorial out. They have a little reel on Instagram, and then they do have a blog post you can follow as well. But it's a really cute little vinyl pouch, quite small. And I wanted something to hold my little hair bobbles, because I don't know about you, but who remembers the book The Borrowers, where they just take things from your house? So my hair bubbles disappear the entire time, and I think really fun to have a little bag for them. So the very, very lovely and very kind and very generous Adam from Adam Sews kindly gave me this beautiful vinyl, which is really, really cool. And then he also gave me the most amazing zipper pulls. This is a little pterodactyl, which is really cool. So I want to practice working with vinyl. So I'm getting there. It's not perfect. So this one is a little bit dinged up. Doesn't help that my boys love playing with this. But I made this up during the week as well. And it's really, really cute and really effective, and actually quite simple to do, even with the vinyl, which is getting easier to work with. One brilliant tip they did have on the Centre Street Quilts blog was to use a hairdryer, and that softens the vinyl to make it more malleable, whatever, moldable when you're turning it out, which was a game changer. So if you're working with vinyl, use a hairdryer. So I think this is really, really cute. So that's another little crafty make I got done this week. So can you tell that it was a really, really productive sewing week? So moving on to the garments I got made up. So the first thing I got made up was another grenadine skirt, and so I did make a pink grenadine skirt a few weeks ago. It's a free pattern by Maison Fauve, and I've got so into making them now. I can make them really, really quickly. And I do the online version, so it does come together very, very quickly. So the first one I got made up, I'll do up the zip, and it's in this beautiful leopard print fabric from Rainbow Fabrics. So the next three things I'll show you, all the fabric is from Rainbow Fabrics. I'll link them below. As a brand ambassador, if you use my code Rachel !VIP, you get 20% off site-wide, and I get a small commission based on that. So thank you very, very much. So this is the first grenadine skirt, and it is a beautiful leopard print denim. It's just lovely. So I'll pop in a picture here of me wearing it. It's so nice. I just love it. I think I make a straight size, oh, I've forgotten, is it a 44 44, 42, 44, I think. I'll pop it in the description box below. And it's just, it comes out really, really nicely. It's got a lovely facing on the inside. As I said, I make it unlined. It's got a lovely zip. The insertion of the zip is very, very nice as well. And then on the inside, I thought I would put my new Little Rosy Cheeks label. So it says made to party. So it's all glittery, which I think looks really nice. So that's my first little make. Then to match that, because I had a bit of fabric left over, so I got a metre of this leopard print denim and I had enough to make a skirt. I have a little bit left over, and the other bit of leftover I wanted to make a matching clutch bag. So I have plans for where to wear this outfit, but more on that later. So I made a little matching clutch bag, a little envelope. So this was because Helen's Closet had put out a list of free patterns, and this is by C. Kate Sew. I think I'll pop in the description box below. It's a free pattern to make a little envelope clutch, and it's really, really cute. So this is what it looks like. So it looks like a proper envelope if you're into snail mail. So it's just literally one pattern piece with a lining and an outer, and then you do this cool kind of folding here to get these bits here, and then you sew them all together and turn them out, and yeah, you're left with a wonderful envelope clutch. So I put a little magnet on the top, and then I put one on the bottom as well just to hold it closed. I do have interfacing in it, but it's a little bit floppy, so if you are making it, you could consider maybe using bag foam or something to give it a little bit more structure. But I think this would be cute just to hold phone keys, whatever. It's not going to be the most secure or structurally sound bag, but I think it looks really, really nice. And if you're just going basically cart to bar, as it were, I think it's really, really cute. And I think having a matching leopard print skirt and leopard print clutch bag is just marvellous. So I was delighted with those. Next up, and I won't dwell too much on it because it's my Christmas outfit, but I did make another grenadine skirt in the coolest fabric ever. You should have seen my sewing room after I was cutting this out. It looked, I don't know, yeah, it looked really festive, but also looked like I was kind of plucking the turkey or something, a very glittery turkey. But look at this skirt. Isn't this so cool? So this is the coolest fabric again from Rainbow Fabrics. It's kind of ostrichy or glittery or tinsely. It's really cool. It was actually very, very easy to sew with after you did the hoovering. So I made this as lined. I did it kind of interlined and lined, a kind of mixture of the two of them. So I did lining the inside. I think I still need sorry, I'll start that again, shall I? I think I still will need to wear a slip under it, for sure. But even inserting the zip and everything was absolutely fine in this, which is great. And even the darts look nice. So I think this is super fun. I think I'll wear it with a little black top, maybe some nice kind of glitzy jewellery. I think this will look really, really cute for Christmas Day. But as I say, I won't dwell too much because I will pop up pictures closer to the day. The last thing I got made, I'm wearing. So I decided to make a pair of winter shorts because I really like the kind of the shorts, tights, boots kind of combo, and I've set up a hashtag and it's called hashtag shorties in my 40s or in your 40s. I haven't got decided. I'll link it below. Shorties in your 40s. Let's go with that one. So I found the pattern, and it's Deer and Doe, who've been taken over by Closet Core. You can find it on their website, and it's called the Châtain shorts. And I absolutely love them. So I'll pop up and give you, it'll be very difficult because I'm wearing black tights as well, but I should tell you actually what I'm wearing. This is a Tilly and the Buttons Freya top that I made about 2 or 3 years ago. Beautiful glitter lurex fabric that I got from Beyond the Pink Door ages ago. I love it, and I remember putting a little label hidden under here. I love it. It's the beautiful cowl neck. I love wearing this in the winter. So these are my shorts. So I'm wondering, can you see them at all? Here you go. There we go. Can you see them? And I treated myself to a new pair of slippers. Do you want to see? They're the Grinch, which is hilarious because I'm the opposite of the Grinch. I absolutely adore Christmas. Anyway, back to the shorts. These are the shorts. They have pockets. They have a lovely kind of V detail here, 2 pleats, little pockets. They've got, I did the cuff version. I did the mid-rise ones and the fit is really good. So here's my waist and there's where the mid-rise come. I've got this top tucked in, and then at the back they've got this kind of faux welt pocket kind of thing. So I absolutely loved making these. The fabric is a brushed cotton twill from Rainbow Fabrics, which was just beautiful to work with. I think it was the perfect fabric for these shorts. The instructions are pretty good. The only tricky bit, I suppose, is the invisible zip, and I just kind of put in the invisible zip the way I do invisible zips. I didn't really necessarily follow the instructions. So if you're new to zips and stuff, then yeah, you might need a little bit more guidance there. But the instructions overall are very, very good. Oh, I did put in, I only had a navy invisible zip, but I will challenge you to spot that it's a navy invisible zip. So there you go. I think that's quite good. It's beautiful construction, really, really nice. So it's got a waistband and a waistband facing. As I say, it's got a lovely V. I'll pop in a closer picture here, and 2 little pleats. The only thing, the pockets are really, really small. So this is my hand in the pocket. So you're not really going to fit a huge amount. It only comes to here. So if I made these again, and I will, I'll make the pocket piece much, much bigger, but that should be pretty easy to do. I like the little welt detail at the back. Again, I'd make that slightly bigger. You fold it down by 5/8 of an inch, but I think I'd fold it down a little bit less just to make that a little bit bigger, because I think proportionally on that part of my body, I think I need something a little bit bigger. I made the turn-up cuffs. I was going to make the scallop cuff, but then realised that that's on the pattern piece for the high waist version, and I'd printed out the low waist version, so I was like, it's fine, I'll do the cuff. And I'm actually really glad I did the cuff. I think it looks really, really nice. So I'm so happy with these. I made them and I put them on. I was like, I love these so much. And I was like, how do I style them? So I had a bit of a fashion show when my mum was up, and I was trying on different boots and whatever, and kind of round on the boots that were nice. But yeah, absolutely love them, and I think it goes nice with this top. The one thing I totally forgot to mention that I wanted to talk to you about was during the week, the most amazing thing, my older boy had his nativity play, and that's why my parents were up. Sorry, I forgot to link in that bit of the story. So my parents came up to watch his play, which was just beautiful. It was really, really lovely. We had the best time. It was really emotional. I got really emotional because he was so good. He took his role very, very seriously, and he did really well. They all did songs and everything. It was just gorgeous. So I forgot to kind of close that circle. That's why my parents were up this week. So yes, I was able to do a bit of a fashion show with my mum, who was well impressed with my shorts. She really liked them. And I've been wearing them now a week, and I absolutely love them. So I would really recommend the châtain shorts. Again, it's just a zip insertion, but I think if you just look up how to do invisible zip, you should be absolutely fine. But I really, really like them, and I think I'll be wearing these an awful lot. I really now want a kind of a brown pair, or maybe a red pair. I think it would look really nice. And again, this fabric is just perfect. And they came together surprisingly quickly, and they took about 1.5 meters of fabric, I'd say, is what they took. But yeah, absolutely love them. So these are my shorts. So hopefully I'll pop in a few pictures of me wearing them as well. So I'm trying to have a think now to hope I mentioned everything as I was jumping around the place a bit. My plans for this week. So we are going to stay with my parents this weekend, so I won't get any sewing done at all, but that's fine. It'd be lovely to see them, lovely to see friends and family before Christmas. I am getting my hair done. I am so excited. I don't think I've got my hair done since I think it was July or August, and it is in dire need, so I cannot wait to get that done. I'm so excited. Myself and Mr. Friend Seams are having a cheeky night because it was our 10-year anniversary there in November, and my parents are babysitting the boys, so I'm looking forward to going out with my husband. That should be really, really nice, going out for a nice dinner. Yeah, I can't wait. So that's where I'm going to wear my leopard print skirt, so it'll be really nice as a kind of a date night skirt. I would like to get 2 things done next week. The first thing is a sweatshirt, but more on that shortly. I've got fabric coming, but I want to explain it more at a later date because it's a bit of a top secret pattern. And then another thing I would like to get done is another pattern from Center Street Quilt, which is called their Atlas Zipper Pouch. So I saw this again online. I'll pop in a picture of it here. It looks really, really nice. And for that, I got the most divine Tula Pink fabric from Rainbow Fabrics. So these two, and I think they would make the most gorgeous zipper pouch. I think it's a really, really nice crafty project. Again, it's crafty, it's got vinyl, it's got zips, all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go because I've kind of got all my garment, all my gift sewing done for Christmas, which is really, really cool. Another thing I must keep going on is my nephew's quilt, and I haven't mentioned this in a while because I was kind of afraid to. I said that I'd give it to him for Christmas, and it's absolutely not going to be done for Christmas. So I've been working away at my foundation paper pieced quilt for him. So I've done now, I think I've done 8 blocks. So I've done this fox, I have done this little owl, I've done another, or this bear, if I hold them like this, I've done another fox, I have done another bear, I've done another squirrel, and another squirrel. So this is foundation paper piecing by Joe, June and May. It's their woodland collection, and I really wanted to get my nephew a quilt made for Christmas. It's not going to happen at this stage, but I'm almost there and I'm determined to keep working on it. So that'll be maybe a New Year present. We'll see how it goes. The last thing I'd work on, and this is a total bit of fun. I always wanted to make a little Christmas tree skirt, and I know Waves and Wild do this double bubble skirt, but it's for children, and it's kind of to make a little Christmas tree skirt with like bulbs and lights, and I was always taken by this as just a complete bit of fun, a complete whim, and just something fun. So I got some tulle, and that's all that I'll say about that, and hopefully next week we'll have made progress on a little Christmas skirt because I just think that would be really good fun as I drop it. If you can sew, you can make yourself into a Christmas tree. I mean, what else could you be doing? So you can see that I'm totally not a Grinch, and I'm looking forward to making myself a Christmas tree skirt. Hi everyone, before I go, I wanted to mention one more thing to you. You've heard me talk about the Crafty Studio. It's a fabulous fabric shop based here in Dublin, run by the lovely Anne-Marie. If you're interested in doing any of her classes or workshops, I'll link everything down below. There's a whole host of them. They're absolutely fabulous. If you're interested in doing any of those, any of the ones in December or any of them in 2025, if you use the code WORKSHOP10 before the 31st of December this year, that'll give you 10% off. So as always, I'll link everything down below. I would really encourage you to take a look. So I'm in huge danger of starting to waffle now, so I will leave it there. There was a total whirlwind of my entire week. It was a little bit higgledy-piggledy. I do apologise. Thank you, as always, for watching my video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. I would love to hear them. I would love to hear what you're working on. You know how much I love having the chats. Thank you very, very much if you take the time to comment on my video. If you like this video, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. And I hope you all get time for some lovely, lovely sewing. I hope you're all having a lovely December, whatever you're up to, and I will come back to you all very, very soon with another video. Take care everyone. Bye.